Well, as we mentioned at the very beginning of the DCI winter meetings, one of the emphasis during this 40th anniversary year will be on the legends of this activity and the people who have made it great. And one of the ways we're honoring them is by naming some awards after the founders and innovators of this activity. Dan Atchison, we just got out of a voting membership meeting in which some new awards names were passed unanimously. What were those?
Well, one of the caption awards for the High Caption Award for the World Class Championships did not have a name attached. Others, like the Fred Sanford Award and the George Ngali Award, have been in there. But the Best Performance Visual Award was the last to be named, and today it is now named officially the John Brzali Best Performance Visual Award.
John Brzali, a name familiar with many Phantom Regiment fans. For the rest of us, who was John Brzali?
Well, he brought a lot of distinction to the activity through his work with the color guards of the Phantom Regiment, both on the field and on the floor. And someone who was very into making sure excellence was being achieved, which is appropriate to the naming of the award.
He was one of those down-in-the-trenches kinds of guys, right? You would just as likely find him on the field working with individual performers as you would up in the box.
That is, yes, that is absolutely correct.
Next award, well, it's one we've all seen. This is the big one, our Stanley Cup, our big DCI trophy with all of the past champions recorded on it, now has a name.
Yes, it is the Founders Trophy, and it is named after the original 13 corps and the directors at the time that founded Drum Corps International.
We lost the longtime corps director of the 27th Lancers recently, George Bonfiglio, and now he has an award named after him as well.
Yeah, we thought it necessary to and important to honor him in his legacy of the activity. Is he was elected in December 1st and 2nd, to be specific, of 1972, after the championships occurred and DCI was really getting its organizational formation together. He was elected the very first chairman of the board of directors for Drum Corps International, and served for a long time on the board of directors as the chairman and continuing, and of course with the 27th Lancers. But we thought an award to, in the spirit of George, to honor someone that has the distinction of doing just great work for Drum Corps International that may not otherwise be recognized through, say, the Hall of Fame process or, you know, an instructor judge type of individual, but more broad, and that the chairman of the current year and the executive director will collaborate and make a determination to present someone that would receive that award at the championship finals. That will be called the George Bonfiglio Chairman's Award.
Just a great way, I think, of honoring people involved in the activity who, like you say, aren't necessarily instructors or judges.
Well, these are people that I've had the pleasure to get to know, especially in this role in the last 16 years, and as they have passed and so forth, it's just, you know, my goodness, what they have brought to this activity. To honor them after 40 years in this way, I think is very good.
You know, if you, say, marched in 27th Lancers under George Bonfiglio, or one of the 13 original DCI corps, or let's say that you knew John Brzali or were part of Phantom Regiment, and maybe you've been away from Drum Corps for a while. 40th anniversary year, this is the year for you to come back and honor those legends.